Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today I'll be showing you my art book collection. These are some of the most popular illustrators of all time and they are some of my favorites. So if you recognize any of them, feel free to comment down below. We will start this off with Momoco. Currently she has over 800,000 followers on Twitter, so she is incredibly popular. Now you might recognize this name if you watch VTubers. She is the illustrator of Petra from Nijisanji and Koyori from Hololive. She is also the illustrator for this light novel series. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, which is a big reason why this light novel is so popular. This is actually her first art book, so if you are a fan of her art style, I think it's a must collect. Let's take a more detailed look at this art book. Similar to many Japanese books, they all come with an obi, which is this little piece of paper. The illustration on the cover was specially drawn just for this art book, and it looks amazing. I'm not too sure about this, but I think the character here is an original character designed by Momoco. The background is very detailed and well done as well, and here's the full view of the cover. I'll just do a short flip through for these art books because I want to leave the surprise to you when you pick them up. Sometimes I wonder how long did they take to create one illustration because they all look so detailed. This has to be one of my favorite drawings in this art book because it's just too cute. Look at this, oh my goodness. It's a pretty thick art book and I think it's totally worth the money. So feel free to pick it up from Amazon or wherever that is convenient to you if you're interested in her art style. Next up, we have DSmile. DSmile is a professional illustrator from South Korea and they did a lot of collaborations with popular franchises such as Genshin, as you can see here. This is the first art book from DSmile and it was only released last year. I'm not an art student so I don't know how to describe it, but their drawing style is very unique. It's slightly similar to Momoco's drawing style, but the characters look younger. Dear Smile is the name of this art book. Again, let's do a quick flip through. I don't know if it's just me, but the drawings of DSmile always gives me such a wholesome vibe. This drawing feels so fresh and it immediately brings you back to summer. So this art book includes their original and client works. I like that the tone of the colors they use is so soft. This is the collaboration art with Hatsune Miku, and what else can I say? It looks so good. Some more client works. As this art book is relatively new, you can still find it easily on Amazon Japan or any major websites, so feel free to pick that up if you like it. Next up, we have Asagi Tohsaka. You might recognize her as the illustrator of Ceres Fauna from Hololive. By the way, I am a big fan of Fauna and I really like her voice. This is the first art book from Asagi Tohsaka and it was also released last year. The title of the art book is Sanctuaire, which is the French word for sanctuary. We can see two angels on the cover, and I really like the character designs from Asagi Tohsaka. You can easily recognize her design just from the clean art style. This art book begins with some original uniform designs. Asagi Tohsaka's fashion design skill is something out of this world. My heart is screaming looking at this, it's too good. This is my favorite drawing from this book. The background might not be as detailed, but the character drawing left me speechless. The next artist is the iconic Mika Pikazo, who has over 1 million followers on Twitter. She is like a star in the artist industry right now. She is the character designer of Bei from Hololive and also for the game Fire Emblem Engage. This is also her first illustration book and trust me when I say it's heavy. It is also the thickest art book in this video, so you know the quality is good. We can see her name printed in gold here, and the letters from Mika Pikazo over the drawing. I like to call Mika Pikazo the god of color. Her drawings are so pop, she uses a lot of saturated colors but somehow they work so well together, it's just too impressive. You will need some time to look at her drawings and digest because there are just so many things going on in her arts. She doesn't have the best character designs, but I think she shines the brightest when it comes to mixing colors. It's a very thick book and I highly recommend you to pick this up. Next up, we have Fuzichoco. She has been around for quite a while now and she has worked on some big projects such as Hatsune Miku. Her art style is similar to Mika Pikazo in the sense that she uses colors very well and there are a lot of details in her drawings. This is the second art book from Fuzichoco and I really like the special printing here. It fits the cover illustration really well. I love how clean the inner cover design is. And here's the full view of this gorgeous cover illustration. Now let's take a look inside the art book. This illustration is mind-blowingly good. I literally spent a few minutes looking at this picture when I first saw it. I think it's not an overstatement to say that Fuzichoco is one of the best artists in the world right now. I also love this one so much, oh my god. I'm not an artist, but I know if you want to draw at this level, you need to put in a huge amount of effort and time. If there's only one art book I would recommend you to buy, it is this one. I promise it's worth every single penny. Next up, we have Hiten, who was born in Taiwan. He has more than 500,000 followers on Twitter. He is the illustrator of the light novel Gimai Seikatsu, which I really like and I highly recommend it. This is his first art book called Adolescence. What makes his drawings so easily recognizable is his drawings of eyes. Also, he knows how to play with the lighting very well. We have a preview of the illustrations in this book. And we get a rough sketch of the cover illustration at the inner cover. Full view of the cover. Let's do a flip through. The content is pretty similar to other art books. This drawing has more of a sad tone and you can tell from the eyes. By the way, I love this drawing so much that I made it my phone wallpaper. He knows how to draw girls very well. You could easily fall in love with the characters he draws. Again, I really like the way he plays with the lighting, it's just so fresh. There are many more drawings like this in this book, so please check it out. He is one of my personal favorites. On a side note, I want to congratulate Hiten for his marriage. His wife is also an illustrator called Tadano Yukiko. Her art style is very similar to Hiten's, so please follow her on Twitter. Last but not least, we have the art book from the author of Akebi's sailor uniform, Hiro. This illustration book was actually released during the anime. I haven't watched the anime yet, but I know his manga is a work of art. Just look at this cover art, the character feels so lively. Wow, I love that he draws so many characters at the back as well. Underneath the dust jacket, we have the rough sketch. The content of this art book is slightly more diverse because it has a social media post and the interviews. I believe this is the first time Akebi wears her uniform. We have the cover drawings here. And his non-colored drawings, which are still equally impressive. You can actually feel the liveliness of a high school girl from his drawing. Oh man, my heart cannot handle this drawing. You know, I think I'll buy the full manga set in future just for his art. A majority of the pages here are in black and white, so it's also slightly cheaper. Please let me know if you have watched this anime and what you feel about it. In case you're curious about the price, most of the standard art books cost around 3,000 yen, while the smaller ones can be slightly cheaper. Here's the comparison of a small and a standard art book. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any artist recommendations for me, feel free to comment down below. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.